Alright, so in this video, we're going to be talking about was the choice to save Armin the correct one. I'm doing this in a second take because it took me so long to do it in the first one for some reason. Like I kept messing up. I don't know why. It took me like 20 seconds in like between each word of that sentence, but alright. Alright, so first we're going to talk about why I think that he should have, they should have saved Erwin. For me, that's what I think. I think they should have saved him. So, the way I even thought about this video was people were saying, oh, Erwin, I was watching reactions and people were like, oh, Armin has more W's. Armin is more important to my humanity. And the thing is, the only thing I'll give Armin is that he's probably more smarter than Erwin. And but the thing is, people want to bring up the thing where Erwin had to kill everybody or had to kill most people in order for them to win, and then Armin had to he only sacrificed himself. That it was two complete different situations. And I'm 99% sure if Erwin was in that situation, he would have did the same exact thing. He would, as Armin, he would have been like, Levi, I have an idea, but I have to kill myself. Like he would have did the same thing. Like I don't think Armin was the only one who could have thought of that if Erwin was in this situation. But yeah, I think he's more strategic than Armin. And the thing about Armin is that he will say, like, remember in the first seasons where he was like, you have to become a monster to actually fight off monsters. He could say that, but he can't. I don't think Armin can actually become a monster. Like how Erwin was, like how he had to sacrifice all these people, how he had to make judgments that will further make humanity further advance. Like he's the type of person who's able to do that, but I don't think Armin's the type of person who's able to do that, and that comes with being a leader. He does what he needs to. Armin, he's not really a leader, even after Erwin died, Hanji is the new leader. Armin, he's smart. I say this, he's smart, but he's not the leader type, and that's fine. But I just think that Erwin, if you're thinking it logically, Erwin should have gotten it. Yeah, that's pretty much why I think Erwin should have gotten it. But I get why he didn't, and for the people that don't know, Levi pretty much was like, well, he said it, but Levi was like, I'ma just let him rest. Like I'ma just let my comrade rest. He's done so much, and the thing about Erwin, he said he didn't know what he was gonna do after they after they finally get to the basement. Erwin, he wasn't sure what he's gonna do. Levi asked him, he was like, what are you gonna do when we finally get to the basement? He was like, I don't know. All he wanted to do was see that. So that also helped in his decision, I guess, because at least with Armin, he has a bigger goal, so you're pretty sure that he's gonna have the motivation to keep going. Even though Erwin would have probably too, because he's just not the type of person, or at least I don't think, maybe he would. But yeah. Now, for the next part of the video, we're gonna look online and see what people have to say, like what they think. It's clear that Erwin was the best choice. Armin just doesn't have the unique personality that Erwin has. I'm really convinced things would have turned out differently if he was still alive. Yes, just for the manga, things would have I don't know actually, but with Erwin there, I feel like things would have definitely been handled more. Like he doesn't, and Armin, he doesn't have the ability to really take people to his side. Like that, bruh. That speech, that speech that Erwin gave, that was the craziest speech ever. Like that speech was actually crazy. Like how it's crazy how you could really get someone. Like in a moment they were probably like I'm really like doing it. Like it's crazy how he really got them to kill themselves, pretty much. Oh my god, I actually forgot about that. If Erwin had Beltram's whatever, he spelled it wrong. Oh, Bertold, I think that's actually the name, but it's spelled wrong. But if he had his power, it'd be over. Like, us. It's crazy. Like, I guess it's more to being smart because Armin is technically like the smarter person, but I honestly don't think Armin could come up with all the fighting strategies, I don't think he can, or at least consistently do it on a consistent basis. Like, everybody has to turn to you and you just have to, like, do what you do. But I don't know if Armin would be able to do that, to be honest. Me, Armin isn't someone that could consistently. I already said this, but to me, he's not someone who could consistently just lead people. Like I don't even think he can consistently give out ideas. Like we've seen him like maybe sometimes we don't understand this. Armin helps us figure it out. And it makes sense. He's not the commander, but so he's not going to be the main person. But still, I think that even if Armin, you know what? This is how I'm gonna say it. If Armin was in those situations, we'd be dead. We'd be dead. Maybe Erwin didn't succeed in every situation. Maybe he didn't. But I feel like he's given us some of the best chances to really like survive. Like if we didn't get Aaron back, I'm gonna talk about it later in the video, but yeah. The crazy thing is, in season 2, Armin would not be able to go with that idea. Even if he would have thought of it, he would not be able to go with that idea. An idea where both of the Titans were coming here. Erwin went around ahead of the Titans, went ahead of Ymir and Bertrand and Reiner when they had Aaron. He went ahead of them, brought in more Titans. Even if Armin would have thought of that idea, he would not have went through with it because he would be thinking of the casualties. Like that's the thing about Erwin. Erwin is a real leader. And this guy, he was saying you could find a commander anywhere. No, you can't. Hanji is not the same commander as Erwin. You can't. And is he dumb? Not say dumb, but like they're pretty much they're like the only, like I don't know how many humans they have, but they're the only civilization as they know, as they think they're the only civilization. You can't just find a commander anywhere, especially one like Erwin. And Armin is smart, but Erwin is he, in terms of leadership and doing what must be done, he is not near Erwin, in my opinion, at least. That's alright. That's pretty much the end of the video. So, do you guys think Armin should have gotten it, or do you think that Erwin should have gotten it? I think that Erwin should have gotten it. I hope I explained everything, why, and like, yeah, just why I think he should have gotten it. But if I didn't, you can question me in the comments. Yeah, peace out.